everybody, it's the Devil's Little Sister with Woods of Terror in Greensboro, North Carolina, and I'm going to teach you how to corpse a skeleton. Any type of skeleton. I'll be using bat skeletons today, so stick around. So you're going to start off with any cheap skeleton from the store. Super tacky looking. This is going to make it look a lot cooler. Hitting them with a little bit of black spray paint. I'll show you why later. So you're going to need some cheap plastic drop cloth, and you're going to want to wrap them pretty tight. I do it in sections, it makes it a little easier. Then you're gonna need a heat gun. I wouldn't turn up the heat all the way, because you might melt it a little too much. But what this is gonna do is it's gonna start shrinking the plastic, and it's gonna adhere it to your skeleton. You gotta have a little bit of patience, and you also need to be careful throughout this process too, because it's not like a blow dryer. It's a lot hotter than that. So you're gonna wanna move close. You can create holes to create that webbing and textured look. And for the most part, it's just repeating this process for about, I'd say these little skeletons took about 25 minutes a piece, and then a full body skeleton would take maybe 30 minutes once you get the hang of it. And you want to move decently close so that the plastic will actually bond to the skeleton. You don't want it to just be flimsy and kind of hanging off. And whenever you move closer to those big open spots, you can create holes, which will look super cool when it's all finished. And by the time you're done, it should look a little something like this. And we're gonna get on to painting. You can use whatever type of paint you want. I'm gonna be using a satin finish because I like the way it looks. Think corpse colors here. And for the base out, I'm going with full coverage. And then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go in and dry brush, which is getting the least amount of paint on the brush as possible with a little bit of yellow, just in certain areas for pops of color. And then I'm going to go in pretty much all around with a dry brush of this tan color. Not quite white, because white would be a little too much. You're just going to go nice and light with that all over, picking up all those little details and all the webbing effects and textures that you created with the plastic. And this is totally optional. He was fine the way he was. I'm just going in with some black spray paint to create a little bit more depth. And then he is all done and ready to go into the show. I hope you guys enjoyed this little spooky tutorial. And I probably won't do more stuff like this because I'm very forgetful during the day. Yay!